Guys, I think I am live. Let me just send a message and I'll actually get back. I hope you can hear me. Okay, guys, I am live right now. Sorry, I had to just actually send a message to everyone, and so I'm getting started. Hope actually audio is clear now. Audio is clear, video is clear. You can see the screen, right? No, I just started right now. So is it clear now? Now is it audible? Can you all hear me? Can you see the screen? Can you please type in the chat box so that I can know? Okay, great. Okay, guys, let's actually get started with the rules because a lot of new people will keep coming. So I have to, I'll just quickly read out the rules. All the trading ideas are based on technical breakouts, and I have done my technical analysis, but I want you to analyze yourself because you are the one who's taking all the risk when you're trying to do this. Okay, so you need to actually put the stop loss and the target as we have actually discussed, because sometimes when the target hits, actually again it comes back to the original price. So it's very important for you to actually walk through whatever actually is discussed. Many times first target gets achieved, the second target may not come, it may come back to the original price, or it may actually hit the stop loss also. So it's very important, if actually stop loss gets hit, get out. If actually target gets hit, get out. You can actually get in again, and then actually you can take a trade, because actually it is very difficult for me to sit beside you and tell you exactly what happens, because this is all positional trades, none of them are intraday. Intraday, if you want to do it, is your call. If you want to do it in futures and option, it is your call. It is your risk which you are taking, but I am actually giving you what is possible. You ensure that whatever you are trying to trade with the amount you are actually able to take the loss. Don't try to put all the money in one go, saying looking like a gamble. Don't do that. I always give you 3 to 4 stocks, because I want you to put the money in at least 3 4 stocks. If one or two actually fail, something actually should actually recover back the thing to you. So we don't actually charge anything for this free tips. I want you to do one thing, just one help I need from all of you. Whenever you're taking a trade, just take a snapshot of the trade, and whenever you are actually, it is benefited you, I want you to actually share that screenshot along with actually your testimonial. That will really help me. That is all I expect from you. Please share this to all your friends, so that let them also get benefited with this. So I'll quickly run through what all actually have previously discussed. Is it actually still on, and still it not on? Bharti Airtel had actually told you first target achieved, then I had told you momentum will not come, then actually it is better to exit. Now actually Bharti Airtel could be a buy, because see 535 is an important level. 535 is going to hold on, then actually today closing above 535, Bharti Airtel will become again a buy. So today's closing, please watch this carefully. TVS Motor all target achieved, no, that nothing I am actually looking at this point of time. Tata Chemicals, I told you, until unless we don't close above 305, it is not actually worth doing anything. Colgate actually has moved first target, second target almost it achieved. Now it is become a little laggard, the Colgate. So be a little careful with this. Probably it will come back to that original prices, and also you be careful on that. JSW all targets achieved today. I think it is one of the blockbuster thing. It has actually made another 7 or 8% up. So I would see it has actually done more than 20%. JSW Energy, I think it is better to get out because profit booking is going to come there. Tata Motors have achieved all the target, 20% from the targets which we have set. So I think it's better to exit, because again profit booking could come in Tata Motors. BHEL, this is one stock where actually it's still actually, again if you see at the higher levels pressure is still coming, and lower levels it is going. So it is better to avoid this stock at this point of time. Let us actually let it give a proper direction, because 35 to 40 it is actually having a challenge. Whenever it comes to 35, the buying interest will come, and whenever it comes towards 40, selling interest is coming. So right now actually avoid is what I can say. HDFC, see, banks have started actually looking weaker again. So today, if we are actually not able to hold 22,000, Bank Nifty actually can come into a selling mode. So 22,000 is an important level which you need to watch for Bank Nifty. And if we cannot hold 22,000 for Bank Nifty, then actually you need to be a little careful about these stocks, especially whichever stock we are talking about in the banking sector. So IOC, again it is in a range. So first target achieved, it is more laggard, better actually don't do anything with it. NMDC all targets achieved, so I don't have any fresh target for this. Tata Steel all targets achieved, it is better to exit, because we have also moved here more than 15-20%. So profit booking is going to come there. SBI first and second target achieved. Now again it has become a little laggard. As I told you, Bank Nifty, probably if it comes down again, we may come back to the same original price. So I would want you to be a little cautious. So see it actually, I was telling you to avoid share shorting, but probably shorting could come in the market today or tomorrow based on actually how the market situation happen. So you can look at that at the higher level. See it is a weak stock. Indigo is a weak stock. It has actually bounced back, but actually now it can come into a sell mode again. ICICI Bank, the same thing what I told you for all the bankings. Manappuram, actually, it has now actually again come back to the same price. And again, now if it actually holds on to this, then actually momentum can come again. Cipla today is I'm going to give you the Cipla. Cipla actually, what I had given you, it had crossed more than 800. I told you actually to just cover that, go and look at actually taking the profits. It has come to buying again, so I'm giving you Cipla as a buy for today. So I'll actually explain that in a while. Dr. Reddy's has come into a buy today. That is one of the buy call. I'll tell you what is the targets and all what has to be done. Reliance in fact has come again into a buy mode from the sell mode. So that is actually one of the targets which I'm going to share with you. BHL I've already shared with you. SpiceJet probably could come into a sell mode now. I had told you avoid shorts, but now actually probably shorting could happen. So it all depends on the closing. Let's look at how actually it happens, and based on that, we will take a call. Ashok Leyland, same thing. I would tell you all the shorts, whatever I had given you earlier, probably could happen based on how the market will behave in the coming days. Today closing, how it is going to happen if we cannot cross 5400, if we cannot actually move ahead, probably we may go down. That is more likely to happen, so you have to be a little careful on that. Try to look at the things and take the right kind of buying things. ITC has become a little laggard after it hit this 203. So 203, guys, some of you have said, Sanidia, you said actually you have ITC. Better, I feel you exit out of it because it has become a little laggard and is getting pressure at the higher level. So I would actually suggest you to get out because it went to 207, I think. So after that it is actually become a little laggard. It came down also yesterday, but today it is a little up, but it is I would suggest you to get out of it. uh, ONGC and GAIL are both weak stocks, so probably shorting could come. You can look for shorting based on actually the market situation. Again, all these things could come into a short because all these are weak stocks. I had told you avoid selling because market had actually started showing some strength, but again it has started showing some weakness. So probably the short candidates could actually hold on. So this is actually what I had given you day before yesterday, Ambuja Cements. So if you talk about the Ambuja Cement, the first target got achieved. Wipro first target got achieved. GK Tires first target got achieved. Bank of Maharashtra, almost we are close by to the first target. So the call is active for all these things. So the first stock recommendation which I am actually sharing with you right now is to do with Reliance. Reliance is the first stock recommendation which I am actually sharing. After the selling which actually has happened, it has started showing some amount of buying interest right now. So it is ideal for us to buy, and it can actually go back to previous highs, and probably if it can cross the previous highs, it can actually make a new high also. So Reliance has a lot of strength. Same thing happens with Dr. Reddy's lab also. Dr. Reddy's lab also around 4520 4530, that level you can actually buy this, and it can actually again test its all-time high, and probably if it can break that high it can move to new highs. Otherwise definitely it will all touch the all-time highs. Same thing is going to happen with Cipla. I will be sharing with you a little while. This is actually one stock which can give you phenomenal returns. SBI Life Insurance, this is on a sell side. This is all the other things are in the buy side. SBI Life Insurance has made a technical chart which actually we have talked about. It is called head and shoulder, and if it actually breaks this barrier, which has actually it has done, and it is trying to actually retrace back. So after the retracement now, if you see today actually whatever is the high which has made, it is actually a pretty high which is there, and from here I see a big sell off which could come in SBI life insurance. So you can look at selling this SBI life, and buy is going to be coming for Cipla. Cipla, if you see from the recommendation, it also went up almost close to 20%. And from there, we are actually again trying to see a buying coming back. So same thing with which could happen with Cipla is it could actually go and test its all-time highs. And if it can break that all-time high, it can actually make new highs. So Cipla, Reliance, and Dr. Reddy's will be a buy, and SBI Life will be a sell for today. So a lot of shorts which are there, which have already given you earlier, it did not work during that time, because I have probably see, I'm actually trying to see a little reversal in the market. So if the reversal is going to happen, then actually it could actually really take the markets a little down. So stocks could actually move. See, index may not move down too much. What I can actually see at this point of time, 11,000 is still actually a strong support for this month, and immediate support is 11,200, and immediate resistance is 11,400, and the higher resistance will be 11,500, 550. Okay, so these are some of the stocks which I am actually recommending to you. uh, what I would actually suggest you is right now, uh, long positions, whatever you do, you have to have strict stop losses, and hold on to this. Whatever I have recommended you, these are good quality stocks, and these are all large cap companies. So definitely, it is not the first one to actually go down. So even if the market goes down, these stocks could still hold on to that. That is the reason I am actually trying to give you this recommendation, because shorts have actually been not working that great in the market. We are actually coming back and going out and all. Karthik, you're asking about idea. I have told you idea a lot of times. It is trading between the range of 8 to 12. Below 8, if it is going any point of time, it actually comes back, bounces back. And Bharti Airtel is ranging between 535, 530 range to around 56, 570, 580 kind of range. So it is actually in that range, actually, it is going. Whenever it comes down from there, it actually bounces back and goes up. That's how actually things are working. Okay, so these are my recommendations for right now. If there is anything else you want to know, probably after market hours we can have all the discussions and all. If there is anything you want to know about any of these things, I can actually discuss there, or else we can as well do it after market hours. I may actually have some specific program happening today. I'm actually doing this option. I'm actually conducting this option expiry secrets program tomorrow on 15th of August. I'm doing it in English between 10 to 1, and in Hindi between 2 to 5. So if you want to actually join this program, I have a free webinar happening today in Hindi at 8 o'clock in the night. So you actually don't miss that particular thing. You can actually so it can actually you can if you have any questions, you can better actually attend this, and you will get all the clarity. If there is any questions, you can actually ask me. Otherwise, I'll just wind off the sessions. Is there anything else you want to know, guys? Or else we'll quickly wind up the sessions. I'll share with you on the group. If you're not following me, guys, if you are not a part of my Telegram group, go and join my Telegram group. You will find that in the descriptions and the links and all. And if you want to join the option secrets program as a launch offer, this is actually still at 9.99. So you can actually look at this. Rakesh Sharma, TCS right now, see, all the IT stocks, what is happening with the IT stocks is actually probably a profit booking could come. See, TCS for long term could be a buy, but the short term actually we have, as long as if it has bro, I have not tracked for today, but if the low is actually getting broken, probably it may start going down. Bank Nifty have been telling you Bank Nifty is weak from quite some time. It actually showed some strength earlier, but actually again it has started showing, okay, market has come down drastically after I have told you. So, so 11,200 is the most important thing which you have to see. And if 11,200 is 11,200, if it is not going to hold, then the sell-off could actually dramatically go higher. It actually can be much more severe. So that's what I was actually telling you guys. Market. This is exactly the reason why yesterday option secrets did not work much. And if you see the, uh, uh, it actually I told you just now all the shorts, whatever I had told you, avoid shorts. I actually all of them could come into a short. Whatever actually I've recommended you as shorts, look at all these shorts, whatever I've shared with you. PNB, Bank of Baroda, Bandhan Bank, Federal Bank. I have shared with you GAIL, ONGC, Ashok Leyland. Probably BHEL also has come into a sell mode now. SpiceJet has probably come into a sell mode. And what else was sell here? C8 was a sell and Indigo was a sell. You can look at all these stocks which I have actually recommended you as sell. Probably these stocks actually can fall much higher because market is looking weak. But 11,200 will still act as a support, and if 11,200 cannot hold, then is something which we have to worry about. Otherwise, I think 11,200 can still give some support, and only then actually any big movement could happen. As of now, that's what I can see, guys. I have been telling you 11,000. If you look at in the morning, also I told you we are seeing some amount of weakness in the market, and things could actually go bad. I have been telling you about that in the morning. Also, I have told you. So yesterday I also shared with you US market has actually shown some actually amount of negativity, and if US market is going to go negative, see in the bank nifty the major support will come at 21,000. So 21,000 will be the major support. Bigger support will be at 20,000. So we have to see how things are going to work with. If what we are seeing right now probably could be a new top which has been made, and if this is a new top which is made, probably we may actually get into this. Instead of getting into this buy on dips, we may actually start getting into the sell on rally kind of thing. Yeah, that's what I was saying you, the confirmation. I was waiting for the confirmation, and that's the reason I was telling you after this, the all the buy calls, whatever is there, after this, if it is still holding on to these prices, then only look at these buys. Otherwise, I have been telling you we may get into a correction mode. So buys actually are a little difficult. We have to be selective. Only actually sell could actually happen much more precisely in the coming days. So we have to look at that. So I was just waiting for the confirmation. Just before I started, actually 11,300 got broken, and so I was still waiting for that. But anyway, all these stocks whichever I have recommended to you, if these stocks actually are getting calls, why you wanted to 22,400 calls here right now? I don't see market going to go higher. If it actually has to go higher, it will be a little difficult for it to go higher. It can actually, it's better to exit Nirmala, because what happens is it can actually bounce back also, but when it comes to options, actually the premiums would actually drastically reduce. That is the biggest challenge which you can see. So since it can reduce the premiums, it is better you actually exit from it. It is not actually advised to actually hold on to that. 11,000 to see right now what I can see is today for say market has actually come down quite a lot, but market may again keep giving you bounce back, and it may keep actually coming into the sell mode. So that is something which can happen in the market. Market probably could change from buy on dips to sell on rallies. So that is something which you have to look forward and be aware. So I'll be actually talking more in detail. These calls, whatever I've given you, wait for the market to settle down, and if these supports are getting hold, then only these calls you can take. Otherwise, actually, if market is so weak, we have to see how things are going to go. Reliance, okay, Reliance actually broke the Reliance has come down, so Reliance is not actually holding on. I think Cipla is still holding on. Cipla is still holding on, but Reliance has not been able to hold on. So probably Reliance, we need to, it could give a bounce back from the low, or it, okay, I think Reliance, actually avoid Reliance, because Reliance is not actually working as per what we wanted. um, what else was there? I have given you Dr. Reddy. Like, I think SBI Life should have actually gone down quite a lot. Let me see what has happened with SBI Life. SBI Life, SBI Life has actually come down quite a lot after I have told you. PNB is down, Federal Bank is down. So that's what I was telling you. Bank Nifty, he's been looking weak. I have been telling you from quite some time. See, what happened is I had given you the shorts and all. I think I was a little earlier in telling you the markets are looking weak. Uh, After that, actually, that's what actually happens sometimes in the market. Okay, guys, what I see is Dr. Reddy Lab, if it still holds on to it, then actually it could be a buy. Cipla is definitely is holding on. Probably Cipla is still a buy. Reliance is not holding. The stop loss is already triggered before we actually even enter. And what else? So Reliance actually has still been in the sell mode, which I had actually recommended you earlier. So it is still going there. I was thinking, actually looking at the way it actually tried holding on, probably it could hold, but it is not there. What about the Dr. Reddy's lab? Let's see if Dr. Reddy lab actually has. One second. Dr. Reddy. Okay, Dr. Reddy is also not able to hold. So it has also come into a sell mode. So guys, whatever actually even Reliance and Dr. Reddy could come into a sell on rally kind of thing. It could happen with most of the stocks, because a lot of stocks have actually moved up pretty high. So it has gone up quite a lot, and I think a lot of these things actually should start coming down. If it comes somewhere around 11,000 levels, I think 11,000 level is actually going to act as a very strong support. Now again, we may get a bounce here from 11,150, can actually give you a bounce back, and again we may actually move back, but it will be, I as I was telling you, it could actually come into a sell on rally kind of a mode. So it's better for us to look for shorting opportunities. Buying opportunities could also come here and there, but I think we will get more of selling opportunities, which is what I can see. Okay, guys, if there is no other question, I think we'll wind up this session. Thank you. Bounce back, Nirmala, bounce back could happen, but bounce back till how much it will happen is a question. Plus options, actually, the problem with option is every day actually the premiums keeps coming down. Yeah, 11,200 is was the immediate support, which is broken, but it may actually come back again. 11,150 could actually may take support at 150 and again bounce back. For today, if you look at the range for today, I don't see we will go down too much today, because see, generally a market range for a day is around 150 points. So I don't see right now the market will fall too much drastically. uh, at least at this point of time I don't see, but probably it could happen in the coming days. So it may bounce back again for the day, and based on that you can actually take a call. So, but I would suggest you not to hold on to longs. Holding on to longs is a little difficult. That's what I was just telling. So, if you see already all the calls which actually had given already hit the stop loss, so it doesn't make any sense for actually taking those calls at this point of time. And because they have gone weak, means actually it can go pretty weak. From here, it can actually go pretty weak. So only Cipla is holding on. The rest of the things have already hit the stop loss. If you say Reliance hit the stop loss as well as Dr. Reddy hit the stop loss, and probably we can actually start seeing profit booking in all of this. So even all the other stocks which actually I have recommended, which have gone up 20% and all, most of them actually could come into the profit booking mode. So please be aware of that and take the decisions. So whichever has gone up so much now, it will also come up also in the same way. So all these stocks, whichever I have recommended to you, which have gone up a lot, probably you can look at the shorting opportunities also that could also happen in the coming days. But you have to see, that's what you need to hold on to. That I was telling you, it is week and but the problem is you cannot predict when exactly it will happen. It will happen today, it will happen day one. Because if you see all the selling calls which I gave you, I had given you last week, it did not happen at that time. Now it started happening. So that is something which has to be seen. Otherwise everything is fine. Okay guys, I think we'll wind off. Thank you. Have a great day. So if you want to catch up to me tomorrow, today at 8 o'clock, don't forget to catch up. I will be doing the option secrets, uh, option trading secrets in expiry, specifically on in the evening today at 8 o'clock. It will be in Hindi. And tomorrow I have the main program. So if you have not joined yet, to now is the time. Tomorrow between 10 to 1 will be in English, 2 to 5 will be in Hindi. So if you want in English or Hindi, you can actually join whichever program you want. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Have a great day then. Bye.